Unloaded Ammo here, and today we're playing the new Magicite patch. Has been patched to version 1.2, and there's been a few small changes, such as now when you pick up arrows of the same type, they're already in your quiver, they just go straight in there instead of your inventory. There's also a lot of bug fixes, and there was a few small changes, like the insect bug spider monsters are a lot more aggressive, and they'll activate pretty much as soon as you walk in the room, and not when you get too close. So if you're going through the caves or the forest with a lot of those insect monsters, then watch out for that, because they're going to be jumping all around and they might land on your face, do some damage, be especially frustrating if you're doing an overworld run. But the big change is a new biome. You'll notice this background is not familiar. This is a new background, it's a whole new biome. It's called the crater biome, and it should be interesting. My first time, it's the first time I've reached this point, it's the first time going through here, so I'm going to be as surprised as you by what we see. It is, oh, what is this? I'm immediately intimidated. I got here pretty late in the game, so I would assume it's a rather late game event, late game biome similar to the dungeon or the volcano. These butterflies, get out of here. Seem to shoot similar to the masks in the final level. Any cool? Nope, no cool loot yet. There's also new items. So there's new items added, like laser items. I assume those are special weapons unique to the comet biome. Seems to have sort of space theme going on. What? A biscuit. Total biscuit. Is that like a shout out to TV? The YouTubes? Is it permanent or just temporary? It is permanent. That is great. Nice little buff. It's a pretty nifty little item. I'm happy we found that. What was that bouncing around? These guys are kind of look like the magma. They seem a lot like the magma guys from the volcano. Imagine they're very similar, except they can climb up walls apparently. A little tankier. Yeah, they seem to be just the same kind of a reskin of those guys. So that's not a big threat. These trees are freaking me out. We have lots of arrows. We have lots of power. Had a pretty good run so far, so we are pretty set to take care of whatever we run into here. So far it doesn't seem too bad. We don't need that diamond pickaxe. That diamond ooh, a laser sword. That's the kind of thing we're looking for. 75 attack. As a small weapon, I assume. Small weapon. It is a small weapon. Wow. That is awesome. So that's a really great option if you're going through, if you don't like two-handed weapons, you're trying to go through as a melee. That's a really great one. That's going to be a really great one-handed option for you, so you don't have to use. So the top tier weapons aren't only two-handed, and there aren't only slow weapons. Okay, shoot at me. Okay. I'm excited about that. Another biscuit. Looks like the comet is the new biome to go to. Permanent buffs, awesome weapons, and all I've seen are space butterflies and these magmar guys. Space butterflies are a little scary, but they seem pretty easy to handle. You just notice they shoot like the tiki masks. These little jumpy magmar guys seem pretty harmless as well. I don't know if there are other enemies, and these are just the same traps as the volcano. These little fireballs jump up and down. Not sure if there are what the boss is, or if there is a boss. I would assume there is one, or if there are even any other enemies other than these two types. Yeah, you see what I mean by the enemies activating further away? Seems like it's not just the insects, because the volcano, the little magmar dudes, would not jump this far away, and these guys do. Although I just did go to the volcano, and those guys behaved a little more normally. So I'm not sure if he changed. I don't think he changed the behavior of all of them, of all the enemies, just some of them. Oh, so much! It's ridiculous. We're getting so much health off these. This is very pleasant. It's a nice little biome. I thought it'd be scarier than this. It's a very lucrative biome. These guys are pretty tanky though, so I guess if I didn't have the firepower that I have, this might be a little more challenging. See what else we can get. We get any other cool items other than lightsaber, which is really nifty. I want to hit something with this. Get over here. Nice. Yeah, these butterflies are pretty tanky too. I assume they do a lot of damage. Just hit one hit us and see how much damage they do. 5 damage. It's not a ton. There's things that do more damage in the game. What about these? Get out of your butterflies. What about these magmar looking dudes? Do you do anything? 7 damage? That's pretty scary. So Doesn't seem to be as hard as I expected with my lightsabers. And looks like we're through the biome already, so we didn't get to see the boss. Hopefully later on when I go through it, we can see the boss and have a little rougher time, because that was not easy. Volcano-esque traps, volcano monsters with some space butterflies are interesting. They kind of just seem like buffed versions of the tiki masks from the final level. But that's our look at version 1.2. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.